Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the REC Toycast, brought to you by the REC Podcast. I'm your host, Roman Chavez, and with me, as always,
Erik Icarus.
Erik, I'm jacked!
I know it.
I'm ready.
I can see it on you, man.
This figure, the Build-A-Figure for the Marvel Legends Thor Build-A-Figure set from Avengers Endgame. We finally have all the pieces here together. We've got the legs, we've got the arms, we've got an extra little hand here, 2 heads. This doesn't belong here. If you watch our first Captain America show, that one doesn't go with this figure. Erik, I can't tell you how excited I am to put this figure together, and I don't even want to talk about it until it's put together. Let's just do it. Let's get them together and get them posed. Finally, after all that teasing, now it's time for some pleasing, guys. And I gotta tell you, I'm very, very excited with this end product here.
Yes.
This full-on fat Thor, depressed Thor, however you refer to him, whatever your truth is about this Thor.
Yeah.
This is the Thor that speaks to me. Oh man, I mean, look at that.
It's cool. I love the croc detail. Mm-hmm. He's wearing Crocs. That is an awesome detail. The pajama pants, or whatever you would call those, are just too cool, man.
Everything about it, like it does. You know, this looks like Chris Hemsworth. It looks like Fat Thor. All of the detail and all the pieces here works really well. I think we're only missing, a can of beer?
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe a bag of chips.
Yeah, right.
You know, I could do with that than having more heads here. But, I was going to put on the straight head, but, nah, man, it's the glasses.
The shades,
That's
man.
what we want. That's what we want.
Wanted, man.
We want the dude version of this. They should do a San Diego exclusive with this Thor and Obadiah Stane.
Oh man!
But the movie version, just as a nod to the fans.
Oh, totally.
You're not creating new, because I'm pretty sure that we have an Obadiah Stane figure.
I think we do.
You're just repackaging this. Maybe you change the paint on it, but you just make it a fun thing for the fans. They did something similar like that with a Robot Chicken Molar. He's the dentist of Eternia.
Okay.
He's like this jacked dentist, like working on who's the Gray Skull or the
Skeletor.
Skeletor, thank you. And that was just fun. They could do something fun like that for this.
I thought he'd be a little bigger.
He should be a little bigger.
Yeah.
He should be.
It's a Build-A-Figure.
Yes, it's like this could have just been an exclusive figure, just the Thor and the set.
Yeah, because he's about the same height as the rest of them.
Yes,
yeah.
And we'll pose them all together so you guys can kind of see that comparison.
But other than that, it's pretty on point, awesome, killer.
Looks just like it. I'm so happy that they actually did it.
Yeah.
It was something the fans wanted, and
I
feel like we don't get what we want very quick. Yeah. I mean, this movie just came, we're in the same year the movie came out.
Right.
And we've got the figure that we wanted.
Totally.
I figured it would have taken a lot longer.
For sure.
On a scale of 1 to 5.
Oh, it's 5. That's a perfect representation of what it is.
It does what it do.
Yes.
And I completely agree. I love this figure. I'm glad that we got it. Let's get it posed
the
up.
Family portrait together.
The whole Thor Build-A-Figure series coming right up. All right, kids. Here it is as a whole. The Marvel Legends Thor Build-A-Figure series. Looks like Thor is holding Cap ransom and already cut off his leg, unless somebody brings him Funyuns and a 12-pack of Paps. Your boy Vision can't stand the humanity of all of this, the repercussions of his actions, and then realizing that they built him not with all the pieces that he needs
to satisfy Wanda,
to satisfy a Maximoff. All right, this as a whole has been a fun wave for me. Yes, there are a lot of weaknesses. The color tones we did not care for, but as a whole. I like the set. The set is a solid 3 as a whole.
Sure. But it's got the standout.
It's got the standout.
Two standouts.
Go ahead.
Iron Patriot is, again, I will say, he's probably the best figure I've opened, period, and probably one of my top 5 favorite Legends ever.
That's bold. It's a bold move, Cotton.
And and then we've got Overweight Thor, Lebowski Thor, whatever, and we all wanted it. It lived up to it. It's friggin' awesome.
Yeah, the hype was real, and it happened. It happened.
And we got a cool Valkyrie and Heimdall toy.
Yeah, there aren't enough there's not enough representation of color in the industry, and that also spills into the action figure market.
Sure.
So it is nice to see some of these diversity picks, but these are just two outstanding actors, and they deserve to get really cool action figures.
Oh, for sure.
Yes, Tessa Thompson's looks a little bit more like Rihanna,
yes.
but that Idris Elba looks fantastic.
Yeah, totally. And of course, we can't forget the Gauntlet.
The Gauntlet, yeah. I need to get a Thanos Build-A-Figure for the Infinity Gauntlet. I do not have one, so
okay.
we'll have to figure that out. Well, kids, thank you so much for tuning in. This has been our show. We hope you enjoyed the review of the Thor Build-A-Figure series from Marvel Legends. Please check out our previous videos for each figure individually. If you like what we're doing, please hit the subscribe button. Leave us a comment. Tell a friend. Give us a review. Is there a figure you would like us to review? Do you disagree with Fat Thor? You don't care for him? Because I think he's pretty awesome. Yes. Is Eric ridiculous for saying that this brand new War Machine figure is one of his favorite
of all time?
Of all time. Out of hundreds of Legends. I mean, that's crazy to me, but it's a nice figure. It's a nice figure. Awesome. Check us out on Instagram at REC Podcast. You can check me out personally all day, at Roman REC Podcast. Eric Icarus. He's not technologically savvy just yet, but it's coming along. It's coming along. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I have been your host, Roman Chavez.
I'm still Erik Icarus.
And we will catch you on the next toy review, the next series, the next prop, whatever it is we can get our hands on. Thanks for tuning in.